Hi Scrubs, I hope you're well. So I'm back on the test version of Howrse, and there's two things I'm going to be looking at. The first one is the new features here, and then I'm going to have a look at the new promotion, the Nordic Cards. So I've loosely translated all of this with Google Translate. So basically this is an update that might possibly be coming out. So now when you send in creations to the Black Pearl, they'll limit you to the 10 submissions, so you'll not be able to send more. This includes landscapes and golden apple coats. So you can send up to 10 coats per month or Howrse res altogether to the Black Pearl, and this is basically so you're only submitting your best work and it's avoiding, you know, sending in stuff that maybe isn't of higher quality. So they're trying to push, you know, people to send in their best creations because they said there's no point, you know, in sending in 30 creations, you know, you're better sending in your 10 best at the time. So that's the reason for this particular change. So from the next session of the Black Pearl, you will be limited to 10 creations per month, and every month from the 1st to the 5th, thanks to the Black Pearl, you can propose your illustrations so that are used on the Apple of Gold or the Ray of Howrse. So they're talking about the Golden Apple there, or the Howrse Ray. And you can check out further rules that will be on the Black Pearl page. The other thing is passing votes to the creation space. So basically a lot of us have asked for a while that we're able to skip, if we see 3 creations and we don't like any of them, we don't really want to vote on any of them if we don't like them. So basically what they've now allowed us to do is we'll have the opportunity to bypass that selection if we don't like any of the 3 creations that we've got in front of us. So we'll be able to click on a button that will take us to another 3 coats. And you can pass votes up to 3 times a day, so it is limited, which I think is probably a good thing, just to avoid people who just go through the coats again and again and again to just pick out their own. So this will be popping up later on for us to test, apparently. And every month from the 6th to the 14th, you can vote for your favourite creations on the Creation Space page. And from May 6th, discover what the creators have sent and vote in for your favourite illustrations. And the last thing is the adjustments to the Creative Directory. For clarity, they've added a new column in the Creative Directory uses to display the number of times a creative Golden Apple or Howrse Ray has been used, as well as the maximum number of creations with golden apples with a limit of uses. And the exemplary column continues to show the number of live horses currently carrying the creation, so I'm assuming that that is currently there, considering this is the test server, so let's have a look. Okay, so we've got the number of items and then the number of uses, so this one we can instantly tell is a limited coat. I like that, that's a good addition, because before that you had to sit and start clicking in here for use limit, and although it's good to have this, it's nice to have that on the side. So I think I like all of these possible changes. Maybe for creators who make a lot of coats, it's not going to be such a great thing only being able to send in 10 each time, but I think maybe it'll make it a little bit easier, hopefully, in general. And I like the ability that we'll be able to skip. You know, I know it's limited, but it'd be nice to be able to skip some coats if we really don't see anything that we like. So I'm for these changes at the moment. I don't really see any really big negative side to it, because I think they're limiting certain parts of it. Okay, so the Nordic cards. So until the 17th of April, explore the Nordic kingdoms with the new scratch cards. Collect prize cards, complete the puzzles by getting the Nordic cards, and win lots of surprises. So how you can win cards: when you connect for the first time each day, so 2 cards a day. When taking one of your horses for a ride, 1 card per day. And from winning a competition with your horses, that gives you 1 card. You get them in the flash seals, and by trading your duplicates for Equus once per day. And by purchasing cards with passes. And watch out for joker cards, they'll help you get the card of your choice among those from the same level. So the jackpot is to win the Divine Horse Heimdall by completing all 7 puzzles. Can I see Heimdall yet? Not entirely sure, but golden horseshoes. So earn golden horseshoes for the event trophy by activating 3, 13, 33 and 63 different cards. Collect at least 2 golden horseshoes to take part in the prize draw, which will take place at the end of the event to try and win the Divine Horse Heimdall. So let's play. Okay, so here are the cards. So we've got 7 puzzle pieces to complete. The first of the puzzles gives you a bonus pack. The next one gives you a foal from a randomly selected breed. The next one is Poseidon's pack. We got a Horn of Plenty, Golden Apple, Titan's Challenge, the Amici Scale. Out of all of those are pretty good. I wouldn't call any of those particularly rubbish. And then we've got the gift cards down here as well. So, let's see, did we get any? We've only got 2 at the minute. This card is part of the Creatures puzzle, completed and win a bonus pack, so we'll activate that. And we've got a silver card as well. This looks like it's going to be from the gift cards. So we got 12,000 ecos from that. And we've got another card. What one's this one? That looks possibly like it might be to do with armor. This card is part of the World's Puzzle and complete it and win opposite impacts when activate that. Congratulations, by taking part in the event you've won one golden horseshoe. Okay, let's take a look at the Divine. So, Heimdall is one of the Nordic horses. Lift the veil that is descended on the Nordic worlds by winning points and rides to Asgard, Midgard and Niflheim. Take care when choosing which ride to go on. When you get to 510 points, the veil is raised and Heimdall gives you a prize. 1 Aus Heal's Ray. This horse cannot be sold. I think it's a nice looking Divine, but I wouldn't really be bothered with it just for an Aus Heal's Ray, to be honest. We've got the flash sails here. These look slightly different. Like, this part looks different. Get the cards and flash sails to increase the meter. Fill up the meter to unlock private sails to sails for rarer and rarer jokers. That's a new thing. So we've got direct. We've got auctions down here. Okay, and then it tells us winning the private sale how many of those there are and the percentage. So after winning an auction, a lot is credited with just a few minutes later, and you can win a max of 1 gift per 2 days for each type of sale. So I suppose the more of these you buy, the more this bar goes up. That's kind of interesting. It's kind of gamifying the flash sales, which I'm not sure if it's going to work out in our benefit or not. I'm going to put a bid on this one, not that I expect I'm going to get it or anything. So there's nothing really much else in there at the moment. And I can't see what the other prizes are because it's not saying anywhere. It doesn't tell me what is behind them in terms of the prizes, because sometimes it says somewhere, but at the moment it doesn't. Cards typically are a promo that I quite like, and sometimes I've had really bad times with it as well, so I don't know whether I'm going to like this one or not. I guess I'm pretty happy with some of the prizes that I see here, and it'll really depend what's down here and what this card is especially. I wouldn't mind if it's a Greyfell. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I'll probably come back and play this again whenever I can actually buy some cards with passes to try this out on the test version. But anyways, Grubs, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you had a lovely day. Bye bye!